everybody, David back with episode number 188 of Awesome Autographs and More. I have a stack here of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 envelopes, 7 successes, and 3 stories, I guess. Memorabilia first, right? We have Frank Thomas here, one of the 1998 Donruss Studio 8x10 cards, and Chris Chelios, which is a 97-98 Donruss Studio portrait card. Okay, now on to business. First up is a 4 of 4 success. Former NHL player, Mr. John Cullen. He returned in 44 days. This nice Topps card. Upper Deck Whalers checklist. Upper Deck Whalers card. And 1993 Leaf Toronto Maple Leafs, if my eyes don't deceive me. Yep. That's return number 1. Okay, envelope number 2 is a return to sender from Mr. Mike Donnelly, former NHL player. We'll have to see if I can't come up with some other alternative for him. Next up is another return to sender from Mr. Tom Lampkin. Obviously doesn't get mail at this address anymore. I had heard that after I had mailed this out, so we'll have to see if there's some other address somewhere for him. He would have been one of my Team Cleveland points. Okay, next up, a former NFL player, and the mail obviously chewed up the container, but not the cards. That's a good thing. That's why we put them in there, right? But that one's history. So we have this 1990 Pro Set, 90, I think that's a 92, 90, maybe 91. 91, sorry. 91, whoops, action-packed. 19, I'm going to guess and say 91 Upper Deck. Yep. Cool card. Looks nice signed also. And, oops. There we do. There we do. Blow everything away. Just knock it all over. And this, I believe, is probably about a 95. Yep, 96. Close. 96 Topps. Mr. Shane Conlon. And next up, we did not get the holder back, but the cards came back very nicely. And we have Mr. Bill Maas. Now, if I can only get the baseball Maas to sign my cards, that would be Kevin. But here we have Mr. Maas, who played from 1984 to 93 for Kansas City and Green Bay. And I think these are all Kansas City cards. I don't think I had any Green Bay cards. So those will be on my agenda for the next mailing. This one looks good. These Pros, I think they're Pro Set Power. Yeah, Pro Set Power cards. They sign pretty nicely. That is Mr. Bill Maas. Next up is I got this back from the player. It says, go online to PastPros. So if anybody is planning on sending directly to KeithHernandez, he does not accept it, even with the fee. So if I want that, I'll have to go through PastPros. I'm not a massive PastPros fan, but if I have to, I guess. Now, this is another interesting story. It's a 3 of 2 success from Mr. Sean Casey. Now, I sent Mr. Casey the cards. I sent Mr. Casey a letter, but the letter was addressed to Casey Blake, not Sean Casey. The cards were those of Sean Casey. So I sent him 2 cards, and he was quite nice and managed to send me a 3rd. So this card I sent him from the Cleveland Indians, which makes it a point for me. He sent me this card from the Cincinnati Reds and put it in a sleeve, which I'm guessing you can't really read that. Let's see what I can do here. Anyway, it says, an extra for you, David. And then this was the other card I sent, also a Reds card. It's Mr. Sean Casey. Next up is an NBA return, so we're going to hit all of the 4 sports on this video. Former NBA player, Mr. Robert Parish. His signature is just getting smaller and smaller every time I get something back. And a little bit less readable. Mr. Robert Parish. Glad to have that back. Next up is a 2 of 2 success baseball and a point for Team Cleveland. Mr. Mark Whiten. And there's his Cleveland card. Also a 1990 Leaf card, which I have, so I think this is an extra one. Next up, return to sender from Mr. Ron Washington. Also would have been a Cleveland point, but we'll have to see if I can come up with another address. Last but not least, a private signing. 3 cards from Mr. Sam McDowell. This is him with the Giants. I have no clue what the black and white picture is of. It almost looks like pre-Major League, but I don't know for sure. Could have been when he was in Little League way back when. Then we have this nice Yankees card. And there he is in his Cleveland uniform for the point. So we got 3 points today. Yep. Sean Casey, Mark Whiten, and Sam McDowell. And that's the end of this video. And that brings me current to today's mail. What came in today? I think these 3 in the front came in today. Today being Saturday, March 29th. But anyways, I want to thank the athletes for their autographs. Thank you guys very much for watching. Over here, you can hit the like button. It is allowed. Feel free to do it. Over here, you can subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And if you ring the bell, it will notify you when future videos come out. As always, please feel free to leave any comments, thoughts, opinions, etc., on today's video. Look forward to seeing you next time. That's it for now. Bye-bye.